Hi, guys. Welcome to the first episode of my technical analysis course. So, this is really going to be focused on beginners in the market, people that really don't have any type of understanding. So, if you guys, already understand these concepts, it's probably not for you. But the point of this course is to kind of take you guys through how view technical analysis, and it's really just going to be the foundations to reading a chart, essentially. So, let's get into the chart. So today we are going to talk about the open, high, low, and the close. So when you look at a chart, right, we have different types of charts. We have line charts, right, where you might see on Robinhood or some other retail platforms, and we have bar charts, and then we have candlesticks. So pretty much everybody that I know that is, looking to trade, they're using this. This is the same as the bar chart. It's just it paints in the body of the candle. So, what does each body of the candle represent? This is essentially going to be the anatomy of a candle. So, we have the open, make this big, open, the high, low, and the close. Okay, so we have our time frames up here. So, each one of these candles is representing 24 hours of trading. Okay, so this is one day. So, this was Friday last week, June 30th. This was Thursday, June 29th. Wednesday, June 28th. Now, the dollar index will show the open at 7 p.m. And other forex pairs will show the open, depending on your broker, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so essentially, when you're reading one of these candles, right, we have the open. Let's just use today's for example. Right, here's our opening price, which is 102.921. You can see that over here, and this indicator is called the PO3 Pro by 2 degrees. Let me just pull it up on here. So we have the HTF power of 3 by 2 degrees. So the Pro version allows you to put 3 of the higher time frame candles on one chart, but the free one will give you the today's current candle. All right. So you can see that this candle matches this candle. So our open was at 102.921, which represents 7 p.m. Eastern. Then we have the high. All right, we'll go to the low first. Our low is 102.75. Our high is 103.273. And the close, sorry, this is the high. And the close is still to be determined. So you can see that there's still 8 hours left, thereabouts, until we get the close of the candle. All right, so that's giving us one full candle. So if we actually look at this candle and we drop into, say, a lower time frame, let's go down to the 15-minute, right? And I'll plot a vertical line here at 7 p.m. Let's see, Monday. Right. So this is our opening price. So if we drag, so this is Sunday at 7 p.m. Right? If we drag this opening price across, right, that's essentially our open. So when you're reading a candlestick, right, every single candle, well, for the most part, no, I would say 95% of the time, there's a wick on either side of the candle, right? So you have this candle, it wicked up and then down and then it closed. So on bearish days, right? What are they doing? They're rallying the market above the opening price to induce orders into the market. So this candle right here, June 15th, they are inducing buyers into the market before it's allowed to drop lower. Okay. Now, when we look at the dollar, right, this is our London session rally. to induce buyers into the market before it's allowed to drop lower. So this is really all you need to understand. If you're daily bias, which we'll get into on another episode, if it's rallying up, right, it's inducing buyers into the market. Okay. And what do we want to do? We want to buy low and sell high, right? So you want to go short above the market, expecting that the candle might close bearish. And that's our open, high, our low, and wherever this closes. You see how the market's ticking around right now and this candle's changing? Well, 8 hours from now, right? 8 candle prints from now, we're going to end up at 7 p.m., Monday, 7 p.m. So this is all in military time. So this 1900 is going to be 7 p.m. So 7 candles from now, we're going to figure out what the close is going to be. Now, is it going to close above the open or below? If it closes below, this candle is going to turn black. If it closes above, it will stay green, or whatever chart color you have for bullish and bearish candles. Okay. So that's our open, high, low, and close. So let's go back in time. This is going to be quite a short video. We're just going to go back in time and find some days where the market was bearish. We can look at possibly Thursday, like Thursday at 7 p.m. Let's draw the opening price across. And we'll make them blue just so we don't get confused. This is our open price. Right? And this is our open price. Blue. All right. So if we're expecting bearishness on a specific day, we want to sell it above the open or close to the open. Right? And then this candle, if I turn on the last 2 days, let's see if I could turn on the last 2 days on this indicator. Right? This candle was Friday. All right. So you had the open, right? This open matches this open, the high, the low, and then the close. So the close was here. This is our last candle of the day. And then this is our Monday open. All right. So this is the last candle of the week, this one right here. So that gives you a 24-hour daily candle, right? And every single one of these candles, even on any time frame you go into, does the same thing. Okay. So this is when people say that markets are fractal and time is fractal, that's what they mean. Like this candle right here is an hour. So this is the 6 o'clock candle. If you were just trading from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., right, this will open at 5 a.m. This is the open price at 5 a.m. This might be 5:15. This wick down here might be 5:45. And then the close is at 6 a.m. All right. Same thing here, et cetera, et cetera. Right. This bullish candle, 3 a.m. Right. So the open was at 2 a.m. The low might have been at 2:15. The high might have been at 2:45. And then the close is at 3 a.m. All right. So every single candle, no matter what time frame you're looking on, right? If we go into a 4-hour chart, it's the same thing. Right. So if this candle closed at 7, this probably opened up at 3. I'm not, I'm just spitballing here, but let's say it opened at 3 o'clock. This might be 5 o'clock. This might be 6 o'clock. And then this closed at 7. All right. So that's a 4-hour candle. And that's really all you need to understand about the open, high, the low, and the close. So with that, I'll see you guys on the next episode.